So I wanted to make a video yesterday and the day before that, but for some reason I was just too tired. I don't know how this happened, but I just got tired. I managed to create a lot of hobbies for myself that distracted me from my goal. Anyways, this is going to be... I think I'll decide the title later on, but I'll just talk about what I want to talk about. First of all, I'll talk about the Cell Saga in Dragon Ball Z. What to like about the Cell Saga. First of all, Goku lost all his fights, at least the important ones, whether it was against Android 19, against Cell, or Cell's son, who's called Cell Jr. or Mini Cell, who's blue instead of green. He lost 3 fights. Those 3 fights were his only important fights in the arc. And side characters like Vegeta and Piccolo were given an equal amount of attention. They were equally as relevant in this arc as each other. Both of them did more than Goku did. Both of them won fights, unlike Goku, who lost all his fights. Both of them surpassed Goku at one point. Of course, Goku surpassed them at the end of the arc. But Vegeta was not more relevant than Piccolo, and Piccolo was not more relevant than Vegeta. Both of them were relevant to the same amount. They had their own shining moments. Now, what's to dislike? First of all, it has many names. It's called the Android Saga, then it's called the Cell Saga, when it should really just be called one name. At other times, it's also, I think, called the Imperfect Cell Saga, which is stupid. Or the Cell Game Saga. Can't just categorize all those volumes as one fucking saga, then that's dumb. Call it the Android Saga, because Cell also calls himself an android. Although I believe that Cell shouldn't have existed. It was stupid to include him when you have so many villains that you could have done something with. Now, another flaw. No one learned anything new, whether it was the 3 years of off-screen training or the years that they spent in the hyperbolic time chamber, aka room of spirit and time. The only thing they did was just brute force, and bigger key waves and key blasts. It looked like in the beginning they weren't going to rely on chi blasts because they had to confront Android 19 and Android 20, who had energy absorption techniques. So I was kind of hoping to see a martial arts skilled-based fight where the characters have to rely on intelligence, and they did that with Vegeta and Piccolo's fights against Android 19 and Android 20. But for most of it, they did not do it, because then they automatically just get rid of the energy absorption, the ki blast absorption technique. Cell doesn't absorb ki blasts, he just absorbs people's bodies only. But they basically got rid of the concept that handicaps their overpowered heroes. And I think that that was a big mistake. If they made, I would correct that mistake in my fanfiction. Anyways, this is not going to be on my fanfiction. I want to talk about something else. I think that the anime of Dragon Ball Z is better than the manga of Dragon Ball Z. Just compare these 2 fights. Goku versus Cell in the manga sucked compared to the anime. Goku versus Majin Vegeta sucked in the manga compared to the anime. Majin Vegeta versus Goku was way better in the anime than the manga. I think that the manga is overrated and shouldn't be given so much praise. It's stupid.